On August 29th, 2025, we remember individuals whose lives bridge journalism, diplomacy, sports, politics, and art, each one a reflection of talent, service, and dedication. From the newsrooms that inform millions to the courts and fields that inspired fans, from diplomatic halls to the painter's canvas, these Americans live with purpose and passion. Their stories remind us that influence takes many forms, some public, some quiet, but all deeply human. Charles Bierbauer was a trusted voice in American journalism, known for his calm authority and insight. As a longtime CNN correspondent and anchor, Bierbauer covered some of the most pivotal political and global events of the late 20th and early 21st centuries. His reporting from Washington and international capitals brought clarity in times of confusion and integrity in an age of change. At 83, he leaves behind a legacy of journalistic excellence and mentorship that shaped a generation of reporters dedicated to truth. James B. Culbertson served his country with dignity and distinction. As U.S. Ambassador to the Netherlands from 2008 to 2009, he strengthened transatlantic relationships built on cooperation, understanding, and mutual respect. A successful businessman before his diplomatic service, Culbertson exemplified leadership grounded in humility and civic responsibility. At 87, his contributions endure in the bridges he built and the example he set for public service. Gary Gray brought power and precision to the baseball diamond. Playing for the Texas Rangers, Cleveland Indians, and Seattle Mariners, he displayed consistency, sportsmanship, and a love for the game that resonated with fans. His career reflected the hard work and determination that define America's pastime. At 72, he is remembered not just for his hits and home runs, but for the grace and grit he brought to every inning. Kim Hughes lived and breathed basketball. From his days as a player with the New York and New Jersey Nets, Denver Nuggets, and Cleveland Cavaliers, to his time coaching and mentoring younger athletes, Hughes embodied the spirit of teamwork. An ABA champion in 1976, his dedication to the game went beyond titles. It was about connection, growth, and love for the sport. At 73, his legacy continues through the players he inspired and the communities he uplifted through basketball. Stephen Q. Luckett saw the world in color and texture, transforming vision into art. His paintings captured emotion, light, and the quiet beauty of the ordinary. For decades, Luckett's work reflected an artist's lifelong pursuit of truth through form and feeling. At 86, his canvases remain windows into a soul that observed deeply and expressed boldly, an enduring testament to the power of creativity. Lewis M. Pate Jr. dedicated much of his life to the service of North Carolina. As a member of both the State House and Senate, he worked tirelessly on behalf of his constituents, advocating for fiscal responsibility, education, and veterans affairs. A former Air Force officer, his leadership was defined by discipline and compassion. At 88, his life stands as an example of quiet, steadfast service to state and country. Ahmad Pejman's music transcended borders and generations. Born in Iran and celebrated in America, his compositions blended Western classical traditions with Persian melodies, creating soundscapes that spoke to both heritage and humanity. From symphonies to film scores, Pejman's work carried emotional depth and technical mastery. At 90, he leaves behind a legacy of cultural fusion and artistic brilliance, a composer who built bridges with every note. Today, we honor Charles Bierbauer, James B. Culbertson, Gary Gray, Kim Hughes, Stephen Q., Luckett, Lewis M. Pate Jr., and Ahmad Pejman, individuals whose lives enrich journalism, diplomacy, sports, politics, and art. Their stories remind us that influence is not confined to one field or generation. From the baseball diamond to the symphony hall, from the halls of Congress to the glow of a television screen, each left a mark that continues to resonate. As we remember them, we celebrate their devotion to craft, service, and humanity, and the ways their legacies continue to echo in the world they helped shape.